This is everybody's favorite simp, is what I would say if Toei didn't fumble him this bad. Out of all the Straw Hats, no one is more misunderstood than Sanji. And so, as a Sanji stan, I present to you 5 times they did him atrociously wrong. Now pay attention to this scene right here, where Sanji sims for Stussy. Everything is as normal as can be, until you take a look at the manga panels for this exact scene. Sanji does ask Stussy to be her dog and she just plays along with it and that's the end of it. But Toei takes a little further and makes the man bark for her. Like, look at this. I have to admit, it is kind of, pretty much in line with his personality, but this is just overkill. Why must our beloved cook always get cooked? Also, this is controversial, but another thing that everybody forgets is that Sanji is just as strong as Zoro. But only Zoro gets to be part of the verse generation while Sanji is left out. Now that one's on Oda. Toei on the other hand does way worse. Like in Egghead, we see Sanji struggling against little Jinbei. He then gets ragdolled by Escher despite the fact that he is way stronger than the Seraphims in the manga. And then in another instance, which was also in Egghead, he deflects Kizaru's laser attacks with relative ease. But, you guessed it, Toei took that scene and yeeted it out the window. Now I know you'll say that, oh, they have no other choice but to alter certain scenes, but how is Sanji deflecting an attack left out, but him straight up getting violated by Kizaru kept in? And somehow, all the endless marines running up shots or explosions from 911 different angles are almost always kept in. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the animation, I just have beef with whoever chooses to leave out all the scenes that make Sanji look good for once. Moving on. If the Straw Hats are a family, then Sanji is definitely the middle child. You don't believe me? Then have some proof. The first instance was when the Straw Hats captured York in Egghead, and there's a group shot of them together. This is the shot in the manga, and this is the one from the anime. Now spot the difference. That's right, you guessed it, our heart-eyed, swirly brow cook is missing. Now I get I might be reaching here with my takes, but this was definitely done on purpose. The second instance was in Wano when Marco makes a comment that both Zoro and Sanji are the stars that are approaching. But in the anime, he says something different. And I quote, "Here comes the star, Yui," in singular, while the camera pans to Zoro. And Sanji is seen wobbling towards Queen while Zoro gets this banger scene as he slices through air itself. But unlike Zoro, Sanji does more than just fighting. He not only handles every meal for these monsters with abysmal appetites, he also cleans, he protects, and he even goes as far as to make sure every meal is nutritionally balanced. And if you look at all the official One Piece cover arts, Sanji is always serving somebody while everybody else is off in their own worlds. But even after all that, he is still, somehow, treated like a pest who sims for a living and pales in comparison to Zoro. If this isn't middle child treatment, then I don't know what is. He has had enough of that in his own family, so cut the man some slack. And the worst, and I repeat, the worst possible thing that Toei did to Sanji was give him heart eyes for Bonney of all people. A literal 12-year-old child. This was yet another part that wasn't there in the manga, as you must have guessed already. And this isn't the first time they've tried to sneak in their own twisted agendas. They did it once before in a movie where Nami turned into a kid and Sanji fantasized about seeing her grow up into a woman. Like, we get all his self-respect evaporates on the side of a lady, but he isn't, and will never be, a diddler. Now all of this might be because Sanji's role in the show is more on the support side and that he'd rather choose to defend or stay back, while Zoro is the sort to charge straight ahead wherever that may lead him. And some things, many things, hold back Sanji from realizing his full potential. Like, he wouldn't lay a finger on a woman even if it's someone like Big Mom, while Zoro would cut anything that can be cut. But in certain scenes, like the group shot or Sanji's cooler moments getting cut while Zoro gets these cinematic fights, makes you feel like they're messing with us on purpose. And for that, I will be personally tagging Toei down below to end the Sanji hate once and for all. Hashtag protect swirly cook. Hashtag Sanji and Zoro are equally strong. And finally, hashtag draw a better woman.